Hi everybody, welcome back to Disco Elysium. Only one stream this week, availability of co-hosts and that stuff. But yeah, hello.
Hello.
Hello to Nascaptor, hello Izin, hello Nandemo, hello Doc. That's everybody right now. Where are we at? What in the game, or just like how we feeling? I'm feeling okay, but a little demotivated to do art recently. That's okay, I'll move past it.
Any Star Kid fans in chat right now?
Oh, Cinderella's Castle came out, right? I completely forgot about that.
It came. It did come out like a month ago, but I wasn't. That's not what I was referring to. What I'm referring to is the fact that the guy who didn't. They're doing another tour of the guy who didn't like musicals.
Oh right,
They're like rebooting it.
Right.
Well, not rebooting it, like reprising it.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. I saw the announcement though. That's cool.
I'm gonna go see it in LA.
Oh, cool! Tell me your impressions. I mean, I'm sure you will in the one server we share.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll read that. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome.
I'm so committed that I like even backed the Kickstarter so I could get early access to tickets.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm gonna be going with you know Amorthlin?
Wait, can you repeat?
Amorthlin.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, obviously. I know
Amorthlin. Yeah. Amorthlin and I are gonna go together.
Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Have fun with that. I need to actually get back to freaking Nightmare Time. I keep forgetting to actually finish watching Nightmare Time too. Anyway,
what episode have you watched up to?
I'm pretty sure out of Nightmare Time 2, I think I've actually only watched Honey Queen. That's kind of crazy to think about because I keep just forgetting about it. Damn. Okay, Disco Illusion, okay. Loves her Walk Stab Walk. This is specifically Walk Stab Walk R and E. The original Walk Stab Walk is also fine. It like has a cool melody, but it feels kind of incomplete. I really like this version because it does kind of add to it. But yeah, it's cool. It's a cool song. Did you know less than 40 days until Deltarune? I saw. God, I've started writing that script for that video I really want to make. I don't know if I'll manage to, but man, do I really want to release it before chapters 3 and 4 come out? Like, God. I need to get going with it, but that's kind of also related to my current creative block. But yeah, I saw that, and there will be a new newsletter next week too. Gosh, it's such like so surreal again to think about how it's just so close. But yeah, okay, let's just open the game. Do you have any big news to say right now? Our blocks aren't fun, hope you get past it soon. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I think... No, okay, no. It's lagging. So I can't... Can I edit the game audio, please, OBS, or are you gonna be very laggy on me right now? No, you're gonna be laggy. Okay. Oh! Disco.exe. There we go. Why did it do that? Okay, there we go. And start the stream to... Oh, right. Check out my phone. Always forget. Keep forgetting about it recently. I don't have a second monitor. I'm not gamer enough.
Me neither.
Outside of this, though, I really don't think I would have like much of a use for us.
Shoot!
Is that towards your like pets or something?
Huh? No, I was sneezing.
Oh, okay. That sounded like you were shooing away your pets or something. Bless you.
No, yeah,
Bless you.
thank you.
I thought it was showing.
Okay. Got it on my thing. There we go. Yeah, bless you. Continue. We last time ended on Harry finding out just how much carnage he caused in that little period that caused them to forget everything. Oh boy. Such a nice area here, though.
Oh boy. You check the. I left a little early last time. Did you check the car yet?
Yes, we did.
The badge.
Yeah, we looked at our badge as well. Yeah, we found it. We got that. So we should also probably
Nice.
we should probably also like report that we found it, right, to the precinct. Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah,
Eh?
I guess.
I'm going to come back for that then. Yeah, I want to explore what's out here. Man, that was such a cool sequence though. First sitting on the bench, talking with Kim, passing the time. Oh, oops. Right.
Yeah,
The car.
I was so excited for you to get.
Inside,
I was
you
so
see
excited for you to
super
get to that one.
steering
It's
wheels, a radio microphone,
it's a good
a
scene.
pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Well, you know, you can watch back that part. I can like
Yeah.
timestamp it for you and stuff.
No. I mean, I watched the part
How
that
may
I
I
was
assist you?
interested in you watching, you seeing the on the swing set. It's just a really good scene.
Yeah. Armored boots. Oh, reconnect me to the 31st.
Right. Please hold.
Oh no, she doesn't want to do this either. I'm sorry.
10-4, come in. Fireworker, over.
I'm happy to report that I have found my badge, Jules. Something that shouldn't have happened in the first place. I have got it back.
10-4, sir, glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
Nice. Personal details. No, okay. Transmission completed, standing by, over.
Roger that, 10-10, over and out.
With those words, the cabin becomes silent again, the radio microphone resting on its hook. Okay.
Good that you still remember how to do the codes when talking on the
Yeah.
radio.
I mean, it's like, you know, it's the cop vanity, you know.
Did you want to check, see what like missions you're on right now?
Right, probably should.
Usually you do that at the beginning of the episode.
Prove your authority to Titus Hardy. Right. You have to gain authority in Titus's eyes for the investigation to advance. Soften him up first. Maybe investigate a crime scene or the body, look for a witness, get help from the union boss or the company rep, tie them to any other crimes. Yeah, okay. There was that one
I think you've
check.
done most of those things.
Yeah,
I think you've done most of those things.
we have, but there is that one check that was white and... Wow. Get those stretches in, Harry.
Yeah.
I think we're just currently on a fail state on that. I think it was another.
I believe
Yeah.
you got a skill point though, just now.
Let me see. Nope.
No, okay, I thought it said something earlier. Never mind. But maybe we walk around a little bit and then wait until we can level up authority.
Yeah. I do think it's an authority check. It should be.
Well, yeah, it is
Considering
an
the-
authority check. It said.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. I like seeing machinery like this, just in an area in a video game. Oh. Traffic beyond the gate. More abandoned motor lorries. Oh, damn. Wait, so if this is all working again, why don't you guys just lower the drawbridge?
Because the strike is going on.
Right.
Nobody has anything to move right now, so.
Right. But yeah, but the lorries on the other side would definitely like to move though. Plus morale. Yeah, okay. Behind the bricks. Damn. The sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Oh, that was the communism sign, right? I'm pretty sure. Or was it the... No, was it... It's with
No,
the
you-
antlers, but...
Yes. Inverted star is associated with communism in this game.
Yeah. Oh, pry bar. Ooh, Jamrock Biker Cop Sunnies. Sunnies! +1 empathy, -1 logic. Ooh. I like that. Okay, let's get back our pear bag. Very valuable. These look rad. For taking your Harmal Ryu Supersonic out for a ride. Supersonic. That would be I guess a name of a motorcycle. On the streets of Jamrock where your heart is buried. Where your heart is buried. That was an interesting way to word that. Let's see. Damn, that's rad. That is kind of rad. -1 logic. I guess we can keep that on.
Looking cool, Harry.
Looking cool, Harry. I like having high empathy.
Epic.
So yeah, this part is unavailable. It's fine. So this is where the village would be. Yeah, looks like it. Someone has broken down the fence and the barbed wire. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, is this a broken swing set? The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time. The wind is corralled by the 4-story buildings around this yard. Oh yeah, around here. Okay, so this isn't the village quite yet, it's just some shed. Interesting that there's like barbed wire everywhere. Huh. Oh, money. What's this? Glory, says the graffito, to the ghosts of us. Okay, to the ghosts of us. Okay, just some trash. What's this on the ground? Some packet. Looks like I could pick it up, but apparently no. Oh, wait.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere. Yet someone used to live here, laugh here. Thought it was a good idea to build a swing, even.
Right. Why the barbed wire? What happened here?
In this yard?
The lieutenant looks at a small building. A flock of grey swallows takes off in the distance.
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscure, for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
Wow, so you know that? What's a bloc obscure?
A black bloc. A part of the city left unrenovated after the war.
Ooh.
Or one that has fallen to gang violence. Or has become inhospitable in some other way.
Interesting. So this part of the coast is a bloc obscure?
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
Interesting. So I guess somebody just, yeah. So that's also what the barbed wire is for. The area was probably sold for cheap, but they still wanted to protect this little area. Damn. Why would someone steal the swings, though? Maybe they left something useful behind?
Yes, for you to pick up as part of the Jamrock shuffle.
He gives you a wary smile.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
Alright, thank you.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
Okay. That's fine. Not this area, though. There's a profound
The
sadness
music
here.
is so beautiful.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Birds in the birch tree, barely audible coos have come from above. Like I said, a profound sadness. Oh, there's a boat under a sheet. Someone has left their music collection beneath the tarpaulin. Ooh. Ooh! Take
You found music!
Tape, smallest church in
song?
Saint Sans. I don't know how to say that. Use interact button in order to inspect the item. Is this the sad song we've been looking for?
Is this the sad song?
The tape you found from a shack on the coast. The A side has smallest church in Saint Sans written on it, while the B side is supposed to contain the instrumental version. Requires a boombox to play. Okay. Interact.
There's no way to listen to the tape without a working tape player, but even just holding the tape makes you feel a little sad.
Ooh, okay.
A pawn shop would have a tape player.
Okay. So I was correct. We should acquire one in
You
that
were
case.
so excited about that you didn't even let them finish.
Sorry, yeah, I'm sorry. My bad.
Wow.
I am excited about the small song. Yes, a sad song. Particularly, I am excited for Harry to let out his feelings in any way, in general, you know? Or just express himself. I'm just excited for that in general.
Here you go, man.
Oh, oops.
Not so sure.
Wait, no, never mind. I thought that was
your
the...
decision, officer.
Not something else
What
to sell.
else can I help you with?
God damn it. Wrong option. Here, the boombox. Sorry, I'm too excited.
The boombox's weight
There we
on
go.
the ship.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I almost got the drugs again.
Oh my god.
Tape player. Harman Waushi WO2. This is the reel-to-reel boombox of everyone's youth. A little banged up, a little chipped, and honestly, not that loud either. Looks cool though. Excels at being carried on the shoulder, allowing you to play audio tape and blast music into the face of unsuspecting strangers. Oh, this is where you put the tape. That's interesting. Such a unique design for like an alternate universe boombox. Especially like one that where like these circular reels were still like relevant. That's really cool.
It really loves this orange. It's orange and green.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. You can even see it here, kind of. It's more so grey, but yeah, the vibe is there. It's definitely a unique visual. Ooh! Look at how rad he looks now. Hell yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
Let me look at the chat. Harry may be amnesiac, but this cop memory remains unaffected. Yeah. Hi Betty. Can't watch right now, but I might come back later. Bye. Bye. Saddest song in all of Revachol. Hopefully. It's what we were aiming for. Okay, let's see.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reel's attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Press play on the tape.
You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing.
Keep the porter reel at the harmless distance and wait. No, press your ear against the speaker. Come on, feel the music.
It sounds like someone's moving in the room, getting comfortable. Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune, echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad.
Ooh.
Within seconds you know, this is the one. The real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to. This one tells it like it is.
Oh.
This is your tune.
The one you trust your room to. I guess we had another one of these.
A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
Okay, I'm assuming we're gonna be able to actually hear the music when we do the karaoke night. Could I sing this for karaoke? I think I could sing this. No, I couldn't. It's too sad. I might cry and trash the room again. Scratch that. I'm already crying, and I look dumb and old. Nah, one.
Of course you could sing this.
Yeah.
You could take sad to a whole new level with this.
Yeah.
And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like a million times.
Oh, nice. Okay, so this evades our amnesia.
Yep, they're all here. All three verses.
Nice. Oh, I like that. Encyclopedia says that, yup, in my records, all here.
And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
What?
Gart.
Oh.
You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the world. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand.
Okay,
The final boss.
Asfi isn't here yet, but I am sending him this screenshot, showing him that we got the song. Because I think he will be happy about it.
Yeah.
He did catch up with the last stream, by the way. Just wanted to add that too. We got the sad song. Okay.
The sad song been got.
The lieutenant looks at you as you remove the tape from the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
Oh, no empathy dialogue there? Okay. Empathy or esprit de corps. Okay. The colors somehow make it look a bit cyberpunkish. Just interesting that you get that vibe considered. What?
You have the boombox on. It's
Oh.
gonna be playing music now.
Okay, I guess there was already a reel in there. I don't think I want it all the time though, so I'm just gonna get my bag again. Okay.
I appreciate how it doesn't cut off immediately. There's like a little bit of an echo
Yeah.
after you take it off.
Gosh, the sirens. I mean, it's trumpets, but I mean, calling it sirens is somehow more, I don't know what to even call it. Is this the fishing village? Probably. We have another boat here. There is a boat tucked away underneath the tarpaulin cover. Sure is. It's up here. Oh no, okay, no. This is like a path upwards, so let's check this out first. Box. We got a box down here. Mortar, it's fine. Door. Ooh, okay. There is an interior. A cold breeze is enough to make the wall planks creak. Yeah. Sure looks like it. Postcard. Coal City, 08. Different precinct we've heard about before. Bow knot, +2 drama.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so this is instead of horrific necktie. I mean...
Horrific.
I like when
Horrific
horrific
or not.
necktie talks to us. This is interesting though. When we need to lie, I'll put that on, I suppose. It's cool. Bow knot. How do you look? Wow. Fancy.
Fancy.
Okay.
+2 theater kid.
Yeah.
It says.
Oh, I didn't actually read the +2 drama theater kid. Nice. Speaking of the Star Kid, you're sure that wearing this tie is a statement? Not sure what kind of statement though. Nice. I like that. You see a dark red chair in the dim light of the room. Red chair.
It's only a red chair. Just a red chair in an empty shack, with what looked like a dusty bow tie on the shelf. Nothing to see here, right?
Nothing to say, but maybe something to experience. Sounds like we need to investigate it then. Hey Kim, where are we?
In someone's abandoned shack. On the coast. In Martinez. In Ravachol.
Damn.
He's like making sure you remember.
Yeah. Bro got no shivers.
He's afraid you've forgotten suddenly.
No! What's with the red chair? What's with the red bow tie? Okay. Red chair.
Nothing. It's just a piece of furniture.
Looks at the chair gathering dust.
Red paint is peeling off it. Looks like blood, no?
Yeah, appealing to Inland Empire here. Our imagination. What's with the red bow tie? Show it to him.
It's just a piece of clothing you've picked up. You do that, officer. You collect clothes sometimes.
Yeah, video game.
He sounds a little worried. It's an odd habit.
I suppose it is.
Don't be worried, Lieutenant. Clothes are therapeutic.
Yes, they could be.
You better not fucking think about ditching me for some shitty cum-stained bow tie! You and I are gearing up for the final showdown that's gonna be off all walls! You wait and see!
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna send that to SV2, I think. Valuable screenshot there.
Your necktie sounds very scared. Never take it off.
Okay.
Yes, agreed. You should never take your necktie off. Ever.
Okay, let's move. Damn. And we had a feeling here, though. Maybe when our shivers is higher. Maybe then. Is there anything actually that ups our shivers here? Or do I already have everything? Yeah, pretty much everything. Oh yeah. Probably should have this instead. I forgot about that.
I'm doing a playthrough of Disco Elysium where I can edit my save file to make all of my skills at max from the get-go.
I guess that is something that is possible. Oh, another star. This time it's upright though. Through the broken glass, dusty shelves, and a forgotten chair. Okay, Harry.
Oh my god.
One of these buildings. Over here. Someone's chair on the rooftop. No, nothing over here? Okay.
Nothing
Just
here.
making sure. Just making sure. Oh. Sounds of life in the north. A washboard scrubs filth from fabric. Oh, this? You're covered in the dirt now. Okay. Guess this is where the village is. So what, would the youth center be just straight here? Oh. That's just life, friend. Okay, we got people here to talk with. Cinder blocks, charred. A makeshift fire pit with magazines for lighting. Huh.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
The lieutenant looks down the street.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Right, forgot about that. So this is just another bench like the one next to the whirling. It's okay. The bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Oh, are they? Okay, so we have to go out back. It's okay.
Go around.
Also, there is a Ales Vosen. If I'm gonna guess, it's pronounced Ale Vuen, something like that. Seems like the French language would like eat a couple of the syllables there. Feels like it at least. I don't know. I don't know French. You see dust-covered linens, dried tulips on a bed. Tulips on a bed?
It's...
Oh. Intersolary trousers. +1 to the Kingdom of Conscience. Huh? That's not the staff that we have. Excusez-moi? +1 to the Kingdom of Conscience, Moralist pants. Tailored trousers in light brown, moderate in every aspect. They're absolutely unremarkable. In other words, perfect. So I guess it gives you nothing. Okay.
Centrist pants.
Oh, that's it. They don't swing either way. Okay, I see. Quick travel unlocked. Fisherman's site. Oh, I forgot that we even have that. Okay. White curtains have been drawn shut. No looking in. Because I guess there is no door. A wetting stone, well torn and covered in rust. Suliram Yanma something. Didn't manage to read that. Wow. Construction material. Whoever plans to build this house left in a hurry. Oh, once again. Pry bar needed. Most likely. Magnesium and some royale.
Money.
More royale. Also get some kiddos here. Hey, plenty of people to talk to seemingly. Hey, hello. Hello, miss. Sounds nice. Oh! I know that!
Oh.
Wszystkie dzwony biją, wszystkie dzwony biją, ding dong dong. That's how you say it in Polish. I recognize that tune. It's like a thing I used to hum with my mom. The woman next to the bucket of clothes hums an odd melody. Her eyes are closed. Hey, don't call it odd. I have pleasant memories associated with that.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
Cataracts? She opens her eyes. If you can't see, then why did you know I was here? Lean forward. What if I don't want to? Why did you want to know what was here? I mean, probably heard you step forward.
I still have a golden ear. Come, come.
She beckons you towards her. Lean forward. What if I don't want to? I'll be nice, I'll lean forward.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Trouble? Say the second thing, Bratan. Shows you got style.
What he said, we're cops, we don't cause trouble, we take care of trouble. Or, we're cops, we're hellraisers, click, click, bang, bang.
I don't think you should listen to the horrific necktie.
I really don't think I should. Yeah,
Kim.
no. Just, here I don't think I should.
Yeah, Kim.
Looking at the chat, singing karaoke right in front of a guy from the 31st may turn out hilarious. Oh, that right. Perhaps. Bow ties are cool, but replacing the horrific necktie? Preposterous, obviously. Do not ditch the necktie. See, you know, horrific necktie is great. But it would be fun. No, I'll be nice.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Right. Man. I've been here before? What kind of ill omen are we talking about? I am totally an ill omen. It's exactly what I've been telling everyone. The end is here. Proceed. If I'm considered an ill omen, why hasn't anyone told me that? Okay, wait. I've been here before?
No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight.
Oh.
One of them killed another.
Ah.
Locked himself in that woodshed over there.
She points to the building behind her. Okay.
He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place. Somewhere more quiet.
Huh. Okay.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
Alright then. What kind of an ill omen are we talking? So, killed a guy, and then we needed to think about it for a bit. Huh. What kind of an ill omen are we talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
What?
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
I don't wanna talk like apocalypse ways to her. No, I'm gonna go do 4.
Maybe they are afraid.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built.
Alright. It's really interesting that the like the city of Revachol is seemingly so big that like there can be an area called a village within it, because it's just like everywhere else is the city anyway.
I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage, and not a lot of houses, or a lot of people. My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others.
Searching for treasure? Doesn't seem like the kind of thing that people would be like doing here. I don't know.
Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
She waves her hand. Where could someone stay around here? What is in this fishing village? What's further down the coast? Tell me about yourself. Who exactly are you here? Okay. Where could someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave.
No.
That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
Whoa. Her soapy thumb points to the building behind her. Wait, so is this a place that we could stay like without paying rent? How much is it? Okay, well, we'll ask. Okay, yeah, how much is it?
I won't charge you for it.
Oh, wow.
Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
I'm surprised. You're just giving it to me?
Awesome.
I'm not sure it's appropriate for the RCM to accept free accommodations. There's this guy, Gart, who makes me, me give him money every night just so I don't die out in the cold. And we've got a real vendetta against Gart. Ask Juan.
No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there.
She tilts her head to the side, pondering over something. Not sure it's okay, I guess if I can say all of these things, I'll do it. I'm not sure it's appropriate for the RCM to accept free accommodation.
Oh, don't. It's your choice. No skin off my teeth.
Why isn't anyone using the room?
My kids grew up and left like they do. The house is long empty now. I live in the small side attachment. It's easier and cheaper to keep warm.
Yeah, I imagine it would be kind of hard, because like the other one was just kind of made out of cinder blocks, no, you know, like protection from the elements. I mean, if it was finished, it's just kind of a set of walls without a roof. I am neither a man nor a woman. I am an omen. There isn't.
Aye. The room is pretty bare bones, but it's got a bed and roof over it. That's more than some folks have around here.
Right. It would help me stay in touch with the proletariat. Nod, this could be the first chapter of my rags to riches memoir. Damn. Now this is real Revacholian hospitality. That guard must be half-kipped or something. Wait. Oh right, isn't that a slur?
It is a slur.
Okay,
yes.
yeah, so this is about like, oh, we in Revachol, hurrah.
Yes. This is how you get fascism points.
Yeah. Unfortunate that incremental development hasn't elevated this neighborhood yet. I see potential here. Damn, okay. Sure, let's do one.
You best not be plotting another revolution under my
Okay.
roof. We barely got through the last one.
Right.
But the room, do you want it?
I'm not sure. I kind of want to stay up there still, because that's just like closer to everything. But I mean,
You can take the room and still stay it.
right?
Like,
Yeah,
like this will make it so you don't have to pay $20 every night.
yeah, but we got the money for it. But
You can
okay.
spend more money on other things.
Yeah, that's true.
In case you're broke.
Got yourself a tenant. Get keys to a new home.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
Yeah, okay, let's try to not drink anymore, so that we don't trash this place also.
Yeah.
A key appears from under her apron. She hands it to you.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you.
He looks around.
Here, in a shack.
Here in a shack, yeah. He looks around the nads. Yeah.
He's a little relieved you're no longer in that room.
Interesting. I wonder why. Maybe because now somebody will have time to actually clean it up.
Should he? This environment encourages one thing, and one thing only. Drinking.
That's what I was also thinking, right? Because this is like out there, you have like eyes on you and stuff, and obviously we had that period of just absolutely drinking, but like, yeah. I don't know. I think volition is correct here, but I'll try to control myself.
Finally, you have those lame-os of Martinez off your back, Bratan.
Okay.
This looks like a great place to bring chicks.
Really now. I really don't think the people here would appreciate any noise. What is in this fishing village? What's further down the... Okay, let's ask about the fishing village itself.
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
Right, because you did mention that people were trying to leave here. Interesting. I wonder how many generations lived out here, because it definitely seems like, again, kind of a place made out of necessity for cheap.
Was it live or live?
I know I said leave, that she mentioned that a lot of people were trying to leave this place. But were going on adventures, apparently, seeking treasure. What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
Kraft says a slur live on YouTube. No, I don't. Guys, it was a dark time. I'm sorry.
The place is so pornographically poor, it's not even funny.
Why use that adjective? This place... No, don't say that out loud. There's got to be something here, tell me. Who else lives in this village? Is there any way to make a little money around here? Okay, let's... something here. There's got to be something here, tell me.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
Pox? What does pox mean? She waves her hand southwest. So, yeah.
Between here and Jamrock, a dusty sea of old trees, all covered in industrial soot.
Ooh.
Small houses under them, an overgrown park.
An overgrown park. Interesting. Because nobody took care of it. A park. And here between Jamrock. So it's not that far away, actually. But maybe I would assume that Jamrock is kind of a bigger section of the city of Revachol than Martinez or here. Yeah, damn. I've honestly kind of expected it to be a little like further away, but like a park's length away. Huh. The Pox? What's that?
An old military hospital and its surroundings.
There we have it.
Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain.
Okay. She looks towards the buildings to the south.
After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens.
That's cool.
Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinderblock houses. Shacks as far as the eye can see.
Yeah, so I'd assume that this kind of stuff popped up after the revolution. I would assume, considering that a lot of housing got destroyed and still to this day hasn't been rebuilt to be back for, to be back in shape. So people just kind of had to make do with that kind of stuff. What happened to the hospital?
The goodwill ran out.
Oh.
The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
She tightens the scarf around her neck. And it really reminds me of the building we were at in Martinez. Big building with the businesses. Who else lives in this village?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east. but they're away right now.
She nods her head across the courtyard.
And then there's the drunks.
Uh-huh.
Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
So you either leave or you drunk your sorrows away in here. Damn. Who? What drunks?
I said pretty much.
Okay. Kinda, your microphone drowned it out a little. Who? What drunks?
Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find these guys.
She slowly shakes her head. It's interesting that she calls them, like, the drunks. I would have assumed that if she's, like, a long-time citizen, or well, inhabitant, I should say, of this town, I would have assumed she would have a little more, I guess, connection visible, like, that would be visible in her dialogue to other people here, but I guess not. Is there a way to make a little money around here? Just ask.
Here? For you? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
So I guess we picked that up already. Damn, she left out a dry chortle.
Under carts, boats, in little boxes. It's not hard to find.
Huh. Alright. I won't say the first thing, because that's really mean. Alright, there's another topic I'd like to address.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
Shell-shocked? So does she not know, or is this a world that hadn't identified it as PTSD yet? Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, that would be interesting if they don't have that as like a diagnosis. Because it's definitely like inspired by a certain time period, but also some technology seems to be a little back still. Further down the coast?
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity.
Okay.
It's been there since before my time, even.
Is that what the song is about?
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
I don't know about that. Heard things about the king and doesn't seem like it was that nice when the monarchy was around. The DeLorean Church of Humanity. Interesting. I would be really interested in hearing about this religion. I love hearing about religions in fictional worlds.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
Ecclesiastes. Ooh.
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things.
Sorry.
The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
I just heard it just keeps happening and my mind just flashed with sparge. Anyway.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
Ooh. I get the feeling you're leaving stuff out. What else is going on?
Well, there's that music. Music from across the sea.
Deltarune?
It started a few days ago, and now it's blasting, even through the night.
Huh? Music across the sea? Aren't we in a bay area?
And now, suspicious-looking people are sneaking around the church. I don't like that.
Uh-oh. Suspicious people? It's kind of cult or just delinquents in general?
Perhaps the mysterious music is somehow connected to the case. A Rusalka or a half-demonic Apsara singing.
I don't know what either of those words mean. Challenging success, by the way. 12-12. Huh. What else is down the coast, then?
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins. An apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses. Empty.
Which is it, then? Apartments or electrical plant?
I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war. I wasn't here then, you know. Was born in Samara.
Okay. Anything else of note? Before the war. So yeah, I guess that would suggest that these kinds of, smaller makeshift places were built after. Anything else of note?
Of note? The old fish market up on the boardwalk.
Oh.
But it's closed.
Oh. Well, we want to come to that fish market here. Well, that's it. There's got to be more along the coast.
What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End.
Well, Everard would like us to be one, but interesting. Abandoned building over at Land's End. What a name! It makes me think of Patapon.
Used to be a supply depot, we think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible.
Interesting. So they really don't really like have an idea of what's around here. They just sort of built a place for themselves and settled. Yeah, I would have expected somebody like this to like have an idea, but it's also interesting.
And now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
She drops a bar of soap into the bucket with a splash. Tell me about yourself. Who exactly are you here?
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie.
Oh, interesting. So people get a new first name when they marry? Or maybe it's just like a choice, you can do that or you don't need to? I think it's first time we get a reference to anything like that.
Now it's your turn, Mr...
I lost my name. Lieutenant W. Freighter Harrier Dubois. I'll say I lost my name. It really feels like Harry as a character really only wants to hold on to Harry. Not even Harrier, just Harry. So I'll say I lost my name.
These things happen occasionally. Don't worry. You'll find yourself once more.
Okay, thank you. I was asked to get your signature. Hand her the envelope. Okay, I'll be off. We'll stall with that. Suliram, ram. Okay, I like that interaction a lot. We learned a bit. Or a lot, sorry, I wanted also say a lot. The street sign is illegible below the graffito. Yeah, we got the kiddos. Hard to see the details. The colors, all warm and welcoming, are cozy though. Flower pots? A flower through where nothing really grows. Maybe in spring. Oh.
True.
Hello. Are we intruding? Probably are. Oh. A bird. Hello.
What is this?
Hello, mister.
A young girl, barely 4 or 5 years old, sits on the sofa. She is looking at you with a frank curiosity.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
I'm looking at the chat. Everything ever happens. Yeah. Music from the sea, the gust, yeah. I think a rusalka is something akin to a siren. That might be. I assume that it was something specific to the world. I guess I'll look it up. Rusalka. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong too. Oh! I'm dumb. Rusałka. We also have these in our folklore. I forgot about that. W religii Słowian demoniczna istota zamieszkająca lasy, pola i zbiorniki wodne. Okay, so it's just like a demon. We call every, like, basically in Slavic folklore, any Slavic folklore, every single like creature that's part of it is called a demon. It's just some kind of creature living in rivers and like swamps and stuff. That's cool. I think if I recall, it is like a sort of like siren like thing, like you know, an entity that like drags you in with pretty looks and then drowns you or something. Which is also interesting because, like, you know, you think siren, it's like, you know, out in the sea and stuff. This is specifically kind of in bogs, at least from what I remember in like books that had these when we were going through them in Polish class. It's cool. Okay.
It's Lammy.
Oh, oops, damn
He's
it.
my friend. Sort of. Like...
Lammy. Okay, so I accidentally clicked 4 there. But that's okay. What's this thing you're holding? Point at her toy. She holds the fuzzy beast up to demonstrate.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
Oh. Lammy looks like he's falling apart. Lammy looks soft. Okay, well, pleased to meet you, Lammy. Lammy looks soft.
Yes. Very soft.
Suddenly, she pushes the stuffed animal towards your face. Press your cheek against Lammy. I don't deserve it. I'm scum. No, okay, I'll do that. We showered. It's fine.
Isn't he soft?
he showered.
Oh. Healed morale there. Oh, we didn't need it. She's right. Lammy is very soft. She rubs the white fur against your cheek, then returns the lamb into her lap, cuddling it. Man, I would have been way more...
Actually, you did need that morale. You were on 4.
Wait, was I really? I didn't even realize. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, kid me would have been way more protective of stuffed animals. Like, that wouldn't even let somebody else touch one. The ones that I still have in my room have also seen better days, though not because they're like actually very broken. It's just after years and years of just, you know, being in bed, they guys just kind of lost a lot of their color. Not so much anymore, obviously, but yeah, they're still around, and they definitely were a lot more vibrant when I look at old pictures. I heard there was a girl here who has armored gloves. Is that you? Where are your parents? What's that? Points at the stuffed bird hanging from the ceiling. Ask it about the bird first.
It's a grouse.
Wow. She yelps, smiling broadly.
You might be able to get on Garth's good side if you replace the broken skewer you almost certainly broke.
I probably... I mean...
You're gonna steal it
from
this little girl?
I don't want to steal it, no.
No stealing.
Yes, but what's it for? Can I have it? I know someone who really likes stuffed birds. Okay, thanks. What's it for?
I don't know.
Alright, no, I'll leave it be.
She twirls the furry doll around in the air, giggling happily.
Aww. This looks like a nice place. They do seem like they have like enough warmth in here, just from the colors.
Alright, you just need to grab it from the ceiling and go.
No! Savoir-faire, no! Where are your parents?
My mom's outside. And I don't really know about my dad.
She gives you a bright smile like it's a good thing. Would that be the washerwoman? And I've seen it's like too old to be just like a mom of a kid this age, but I don't know. I heard there was a girl here who has armored gloves. Is that you?
Oh, I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy, too.
Alright, we found our culprit. She looks alarmed.
Where did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives.
I think
someone hid them there.
Oh, so probably somebody got them into the shack behind the barbed wire, hid them there, and then she found them, and then got them.
She doesn't want you to think she stole them.
Okay. And where are the gloves now?
I hid them. The twins were gonna take them.
Oh.
They're stupid.
She lifts her stuffed toy up and looks into the one remaining eye, as though searching for confirmation.
We are going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
Yeah. He enunciates the last 2 words carefully. Important police business, yeah. It's not a murder investigation. Let's not talk about that with her.
Oh.
She doesn't seem to understand, but the lieutenant's tone has conveyed to her the important part.
They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good.
No, I'll try to keep it intact. Don't worry. If that's an option. She points somewhere outside. Okay, that's interesting. Thank you, bye.
Bye!
The girl's large, curious eyes remain fixed on you. Well, that's nice. Definitely really seems like a... Because this is a thing that I wanted to compliment, but I wasn't sure if I were to word it correctly, but like, very, I guess, realistically written child, I guess, it feels like. Because sometimes it's a little hard to, you know, pin down, considering, you know, if you're older, it might not be as easy to do that.
Yeah.
Industrial coal pellets burn with an orange glow. Coal pellets. Interesting.
Industrial
We're
coal
not
complex.
taking that, no. We'll win Garth's favor some other way. I'll talk to you in a second. Let's find the sandcastle. Oh, here it is. Hey, that's nice. It's got like a structure.
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away.
Mighty towers.
You can see something shining back to you from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network.
Of course. I like how our imagination is already running wild here. Broken.
The little castle? The reigning lord must have come upon some really tough times to let it sleep in such decrepitude.
I like that he, like, you know, stepped into the fantasy there a little. The reigning lord must have become very, really tough times. There we go. The lieutenant smells a little. Reach the catacombs and pull out the shiny object.
The walls and floors give way to the giant's greed,
Aww.
collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Okay. The giant's greed, damn. At least the towers are still a little intact. So with the item gained, Fairweather T500 gauntlets. Task complete, find the armored gloves. Gained experience plus 30. Level up. The walls of the floors, yeah.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're doing good on the armor collection front.
Nice. Okay. Let's see.
You got a point.
Oh yeah, the postcard. This postcard depicts a forest of smokestacks, releasing fat plumes of smoke into a blue cloudless sky. Yeah, it definitely seems that way. Yeah, interesting, like, to just make a postcard of that kind of place in general. It really feels like... Maybe it's just because I haven't, like, seen that many postcards in my life, but it feels like, you know, a company that makes them would like to, you know, present, like, an idealized version of, like, an area in a postcard. So that's I don't know, so that's simply interesting to me that a postcard of this kind of place just exists in general. A tinge of age and the color of old teeth gives it a sickly look, not stinky, sickly look. Written on the back is a single sentence repeated twice. I go out, I got out. No address. Okay. I got out. So I guess somebody that maybe was in prison? Trying to... Oh yeah, the gloves would be enclosed. Wait, can you repeat?
Or, alternatively, they got out of Coal City.
Ah, true.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't seem like a pleasant place to be.
Ah, probably, yeah. Makes me get the colors are making me think of chapter 4 of Wonder Song with the big, you know, smoke and stuff. Fairweather T500 gauntlets, +2 interfacing, strength in digits. Our current one is half-light, yeah. So this is kind of just better gardening gloves then.
Better gloves.
Clenching and unclenching your fist has never been so fun. I can imagine. The tiny ceramic plates make a lovely clicking sound when your fingers move. The gloves are a bit sandy, but the grip is phenomenal. Ooh. You look like a skeleton with these. It's cool. Oh.
As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one punch. The white ceramic gloves wrap around your digits comfortably.
I guess these would before that, huh? If it was like a whole Union Buster guy sent to, you know, just to completely evaporate any sort of, you know, strike that's happening. I guess that's what they would be for, knocking someone out.
Your movements cause tiny little clicks like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
I will be responsible of this. This is just to protect me from harm, not to show off. Decked out in future armor, like a cop ought to be. Okay, I'll do one. I'll say one.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and light, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you.
It would look rad, I think.
You really do feel more confident. Invulnerability does that. Even partial invulnerability.
One down. That's interesting, you feel confident. I wonder if that will add somewhat to like the authority check. Like, not as like an actual plus authority, like the actual stat, but like, you know, feeling more confident in yourself in general. I wonder. Though, maybe not, considering that these are the gloves that the men would have taken off the body. So, the Hardy Boys. One down, 2 pieces to go. Here I come. Yeah, I want the full suit. This gear could line my pockets with cash. I could probably sell it to some other cops. I don't know. This is the long sought after enemy technology. I can't just enjoy it. I must study it.
The finders keepers.
Let me look at the chat. Certainly one of those mythical sea creatures that lures people into the water. That's the thing. I think in like, because it's like Slavic mythology in general, Slavic folklore. I think it's not sea. I think it is like bogs and swamps and rivers and lakes and stuff. Healing morale from touching a stuffed animal. Wow, no, I mean that makes sense. It would heal my morale if somebody let me do that. I would probably cry. It would be as easy as taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me. No, we're not taking the grouse, no. I must study it. That's a funny way to say. That's a funny thing to say. I'll say 4.
Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in the design.
Oh, that gave us a thought.
For the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material.
Oh, well, I didn't think it would go there. Aha. Magnesium-based life form. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, we also have the precarious world. Cup of the Apocalypse is being researched right now. It's -1 rhetoric. So precarious world is about what? The point of this game is victory, the absence of defeat on all fronts. Victory in business, adventures, and creative undertakings. Right, it's this. Everyone's mostly losing. Why is that? Okay, no, yeah, this will probably be a really important one. Damn, I wanted to up my authority, but... Man, this is a really interesting one. All red checks fail, though.
You can do more along the way. This isn't the last skill point you'll get.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We have 3 more places here for thoughts.
You can either up authority right now and go back and do the thing, or you can do that and keep exploring and wait until later.
Yeah. Fairweather T500. Cool. Oh, what a cool image here. It's like a cross. It's kind of like brains peeking out of the log. It definitely seems like some kind of fancy medieval armor. Or some fantasy armor. Something that the man from Heimdall would wear. Probably not what the actual ceramic thing looks like. Temporary research bonus, -1 savoir-faire, hard move. 3 hours, okay. It really hurts to punch this armor. A sword wouldn't leave even a scratch. A bullet would bounce right off. Still, there must be some flaw in it, and that would allow you to stand your ground against this dangerous enemy technology. Enemy technology. You you just have to figure out what it is. Possibly by beating yourself while wearing it? Shooting yourself? Let's see. Oh, don't do that. Not yourself, just like, if you wanna shoot it, just like, shoot it at a distance, like, while it's not on you, maybe. But yeah, I think I'll hold on to the skill point right now. I wanna talk with more people here in the village. Oh, that's a house on stilts. Oh, okay. dirty water. Looking back at you from the rust-colored water. You? Cool. I said this before, I think, when we were in the building, but this game does a beautiful job at really not prettying up anything, right? Like, the wear and tear of every place, the dirtiness, the history, and everything you see is definitely, like, an important point in the visual design of every area. But yeah, it's really something to be appreciated, that how beautifully the ugliness is displayed, you know? Oh. Hello? You should come back here when it snows. A strange feeling. It passes quickly. Interesting. Okay, I'll do that. Is that some shiver stuff? Rust-eaten letters read Mazut. Okay. Let's not get that far away from the village quite yet. A little black swallow circles above you. You hear it chirp. Chirrup. Alright. You can't walk here. Too much shrubbery. Interesting. Okay, no, let's stick around it. This is a little too far, I think. I also really like that it alternates between snowing and raining here. Hello. So quick save, haven't done that in a while.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
They have differently colored things. Like, why doesn't this one have a differently colored portrait? Hey, where's your mom? Is Lily your sister? Points to the blue house. To the house. You guys look identical. I'll ask about Lily.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
That's it? You're being laconic about it? They won't know what it means. I don't either, but yeah, sure.
It doesn't look like he knows what that means.
Yeah, okay. Let me look up what laconic means. Laconic. Of a person's speech or style of writing using very few words. Okay. Cool. Where's your mom?
Very poetic.
The kids don't reply, absorbed in their little game.
Looks like they got dice. Not sure if that's visible on the video though. You guys look identical?
The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
Huh.
He looks just like me.
The other one says, yeah, I said that.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt. The rock kicker was just being shy, but now he's enthusiastic again.
Huh.
You're bad with kids.
The lieutenant remarks with evident glee. I am, yes. And what are you, Kid Master General? It's impossible to be good with kids. They're too... No. I'll just say I am, yes.
Don't worry, everyone is. How about we do some police work now? We're not getting anything here.
He looks at the little scruffian, then at you. Alright, bye kids, take care. Okay. We had some drunks here. Yeah. Hello. I'm assuming these are the drunks that the washwoman talked about. Hello. We got a bottle. Oh, hello.
You stop mid-step and put your hand on a garish necktie.
Oh no.
That bottle, Bratan! Just look at that bottle!
I don't want to. Where? Bottle? What? I'm actually surprised that Asfi still isn't here. Okay. Where? Bottle? What? I don't really care about any bottle. I didn't want to look at it. Okay, cool. What do I do next? Yeah, I'll do it too.
You should care! I'm getting a very special vibe from that bottle. Please go talk to him. I need to look at it closer.
Wait. Is one of them holding a bottle?
Really, the guy that.
Maybe it's asking about the alcohol that we found. Hello. Yeah, these are separate people.
Hey, tequila!
Hello. Do we have a interesting portrait? Very messy, but beautiful in its own way. Interesting that you're like. I mean, everything else, like, it seems like the back of your head is like spiraling out into the background here, but your face seems very pronounced still. I wonder if that's like symbolizing something. Cool scar. Hey, tequila. Idiot doom spiral. Okay. A 30-something man clad in a Hold on, let me... Idiot doom spiral is quite the name. Okay, a 30-something man clad in the two-piece Lycra TM tracksuit puts down his pilsner and extends his hand in greeting.
Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Wait, I already talked to him? I probably forgot. It's like been a while. We've been playing this game for months, so...
You have not talked to this guy before.
Oh. Shake his hand, don't shake his hand? I'll respect him.
So what's happening?
He picks up his beer. Nice meeting you, but I gotta go. Wait, tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
Interesting. So I guess this is somebody that we interacted with maybe after crashing the car? The motor carriage, I should say. Huh. Tequila Sunset. What a nickname we got ourselves here. Okay.
Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
Don't know if I want that to be my true name. Tequila Sunset? Maybe, I mean, Harry Sunset seems pretty cool, but...
I like this guy. You should too. He respects you by calling you your true name.
Listen, I don't think we should be, like, mentally coming back to that 3-day period, you know? Let me look at the chat. Today on Mythbusters, can a fair weather T-500 suit stop a bullet? Great reuse of the portrait, mirroring it from the other for the other twin, yeah. Oh, there is certainly some symbolism behind the drunk's portraits. It doesn't seem very drunk from the dialogue, like kind of like actually quite elegant in his words. Not too hot. I'm on a 50-year losing streak. Not really. The losing streak is a little more recent than 50 years. Reality, it makes me aggressively sad. I don't know, people tell me I'm a cop. I'm getting used to that. I have re-entered reality to conquer it, to bend it to my will. I am the law. Reality, it's perishing. Soon only glowing embers will remain of the atoms of human faces. Only echoes. Damn, some of the Apocalypse Cop dialogue is like really funny, but some of it goes really hard. Reality, it makes me aggressively sad. I don't want to say that, because that's, I mean, it's probably freaking gonna give us morale damage or something.
Sometimes you just have to roleplay. You know? You gotta say what you feel that he would say in this moment, regardless of the consequences.
I guess, but I also kind of don't want him to be sad, because I don't want Harry to be sad.
He's already sad, dude.
I know. It's an expression of pain, as they say. Apocalypse moments and aura, yeah, sure. It's good. I'll say people tell me I'm a cop, I'm getting used to that. I think that's very apt, I think. I'll do that.
It's good to hear that you're on top of things. Talking about used to, did you know that I used to be a real mover and shaker?
He thoughtfully picks at his crap-stained Lycra TM jacket. Is it really... okay.
Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral Land.
Huh.
Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
Interesting. I imagine Inland Empire would like this guy. He's describing his own like life as like his like personal reality, what he interacts with as Idiot Doom Spiral Land, as like this in like separate place almost from another person's life. I like the concept of that. It's interesting. What do you guys do around here? Could you and your pals sign this document, show Ervard's letter? What is that tequila sunset? Keep saying it. I'm gonna ask 3.
It's you. Your tequila sunset.
How'd you know this?
We've met before. Don't you remember?
Nope.
Aha. Do you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be?
Painful memories, huh? Probably painful memories now. Doesn't really... Because, okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Horrific Necktie was very, very much ecstatic about being called that. So there is some kind of latent memory there. And that bottle that we just picked up, probably a bottle that we drank from in that 3-day period. But yeah, it doesn't seem... I feel like it would be very, very unhealthy for us to go back to that mindset, that area in our life, you know? Especially like the reaction.
Don't you want to know?
The reaction we had to the mortal carriage. I mean, yeah, that's okay. Here's the thing. I was gonna continue with Cap. Despite that, it is important to know the truth, to know what you have done, so you can move past that reality. It's good to know it first too. You can't just ignore it. If we're getting our bearings, remembering things, then this is probably also important to know. So yeah.
Tequila sunset. Something ominous there.
Interesting. For some reason, the name Tequila fills me with foreboding. Maybe I shouldn't learn what it means. Since it says maybe, I'll mention it. But I wonder what Idiot Doom Spiral here will say to that.
You think you feel bad now. Wait till you've heard the story.
Okay.
No. You need the wisdom.
Oh yeah, the wisdom. Yeah, yes. Okay, so Inland Empire agrees with me here. The wisdom to, learn from your past, I suppose. Even though that past was just a couple days ago and you don't remember it at all. Go ahead.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my cords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday. And by Tequila Sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth.
Interesting. Very different, the way this guy is describing us than the other people that remember. Just compare it to Sylvie. Idiot Doom Spiral Land cannot even compare to Night City. I was thinking that! I was gonna compare it to Night City. Again, a personal reality. Seems like a theme with a couple characters here. Oh, I just realized there is a non-zero chance some glass tear you picked up might have been from that 3-day period. True, also. I mean, probably a lot of it that we found in our own room. The man, the myth. Wait, did we meet on Friday? Was I alone? I'll ask, what did we meet?
Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting.
He takes another sip, then continues.
You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get pissed drunk.
Yeah, yeah.
Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head, right in front of them. That's pretty high concept, if you ask me.
High concept? You're talking about world building here.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
Nah, he's invested. What happens then? Wait, this doesn't sound like me at all. No, okay, here's the thing. Harry has had moments where he's like, no, that doesn't sound like me at all, right? But I think it's like also important that like we know that we did it, even if it's like a thing of like, hey, I don't even remember it, I don't even feel like with my current mindset I could still be the person that did all of that. Even if you're in that, like, you need to know that it was you. So I'll just say 1.
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on.
Huh.
Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling.
I'm, again, really extremely surprised how eloquent he is with his words. Union of Moribund Alcoholics. Okay, moribund, I wonder what that is. Maybe he'll tell us.
Oh, yes, you do, Bratushka! The only thing better than that is pushing the pedal to the metal after you kiss the tie. And off we go!
No! Okay.
One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs.
Okay.
Do you remember the sound of wood cracking? The billboard?
Yeah.
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
Naturally. I want to get off this... No. Naturally.
Anyway, there was a brief silence. A gasp of silence, if you will. Followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic.
I see. Interesting. Again, the kind of... I see why he treats us as a legend. Because I guess an interesting thing happened in a place where nothing really happens ever, probably.
What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs. The time hath come!
Oh no, was Harry gonna take his life there? Or am I reading it wrong?
So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. To which you replied...
Did you say something, Cap?
I interpret it that way, to be honest.
Yeah. Like, one last big stunt before that, making a spectacle out of it. Maybe, actually, you know what? Maybe then crashing the car was like the point then. Because if, 3-day period Harry was like super into the whole thought of like, I don't deserve to be a cop, into I shouldn't be a cop, I should like completely separate myself from this. The fact that he had like that kind of mindset really does seem like from that he would go into, okay, so I should just end my existence with a bang.
Yeah.
And like
he was also doing...
Yeah?
He was also showing suicidal tendencies before that, like putting his gun in his mouth and then waving it around and going it would be really fucked up if I shot myself in the head, wouldn't it?
Right.
Wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it? Yeah. Like, and I think what I was gonna mention is that also maybe crushing the car in the, like was also like a purposeful sort of poetic, sign of this is how I'm putting everything behind, like this whole thing that I don't deserve, that I shouldn't be part of the police force. This is how I'm doing it. I'm gonna trash this car,
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, obviously, poor guy, right? That he was in this state, but like cool to find out about this, and it's interesting. Just it's interesting. And definitely the kind of view of the situation that this guy here would have.
The time hath come for tequila sunset, the end of all things.
So very apocalypse cop there. Though maybe like apocalypse man in general, since the cop part he definitely wanted to leave behind. Oh god, what happened next? Say nothing. It's more dignified that way. Every word I said was true. Tequila sunset will break the looms of reality. I'll say one. Oh god, what happened next?
Your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty, and through the ice.
Oh! So that's the... Okay.
Your hands cramp on the steering levers.
We ran towards the ice, whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt. Covered in seaweed and shit. Like some kind of sea monster.
Uh-huh.
When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep.
Uh-huh.
Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to.
Alright then, so that's what that was. The little bonfire there?
And you got more high?
Maybe.
We asked about the whole Tequila Sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now, and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
Wait, so Tequila Sunset is an event or a name? Tequila Sunset, huh? Sounds pretty good. Yeah, I was gonna say that. It felt like the time have come, Tequila Sunset. Felt like the sunset itself was like an event, you know? Some kind of apocalyptic event.
I'm not sure. I think you were the event.
That's the
Tequila Sunset. You know, as opposed to a tequila sunrise, which is long gone.
Right. That's what I was feeling too. That somehow Harry was like transforming into this event, you know, instead of a person. Where my real name is Harry. Tequila Sunset sounds pretty good. No, I'll say Harry, especially since he's saying Harry here, not Harrier. You know, I'll say my real name is Harry.
No, that's just what your mother called you. Your real name is Tequila Sunset. Just embrace it, brother.
How long did we party for? Man, that doesn't still sit right with me, because I was really into the thread of like creating your own, like, you know, your own name for yourself here with conceptualization. I was really digging that thread, but yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel right for the new name to be. Sorry, it doesn't feel right for the new name to be connected to, you know, all of that. I guess. How long did we party for?
Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women.
Uh-oh.
How they're beautiful and also whores and so.
Aye.
How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Okay, this... I might be stretching here. I don't know. I was gonna ask, like, do you think that that woman here in question was classier, maybe? Considering that, you know, very close in the same building, had also, you know, reservation there, probably at the time.
I can't tell you.
I mean, yeah, obviously, I'm just asking myself here. Man. Okay, I guess I'll use magnesium here.
Is it a special someone?
Wow. That's quite a story.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct. You must be proud to work with him.
I really don't think so. It's kind of more of a laughingstock these days. And a cause of great disappointment for the man in the wig.
If you only knew.
Oh. I wonder what he meant by that. Let me read the chat. Hello, Donny Cat Jr. Dice maxing, absolutely number pilled and chance pilled. Drunk maxed and drive pilled. God. Okay. Oh boy. Rat-row, opinions on women. Harry can't say that, it's 51. I got a notification. Okay. Did they tell you anything specific about this person that freaked me? Oh god. I guess we'll find out, huh? Did they mention losing anything else? Did they say anything about my colleagues? Did they say anything about the case? Did we talk about politics? Did you get a read on what kind of cop I was? Interesting. I want to know all of this. Okay, let's see. Did they tell you anything specific about this person that Yeah.
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Huh?
Please, don't open that door.
The freaking physical damage, jeez!
Oh my god.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Okay. Hi, Rosemary.
Abigail.
This guy is just called Don't Call Abigail, okay?
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit.
Mm-hmm. Did they mention losing anything? Actually, okay, this might be stretching again, right? But I wonder if Harry was the kind of guy to, you know, say that about like women in general, and then talk about the one that, you know, did that to him. It's interesting that he was saying specifically that she did that to him, you know, instead of the other way around, that he, like, if he was that kind of man. I wonder if that's related to any sort of feeling of like fractured masculinity or anything like that. I wonder. Did they mention losing anything else?
Beside your gun and your badge? You said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy.
Uh-huh.
In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one.
Colleagues? Question mark?
You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style.
I mean, clearly.
It's more like you were cramping theirs.
That or two.
No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show.
That's so... Man, interesting. So... This is I feel like this is also very obviously alluding to Superstar Cop. Which is interesting because, like, you have the... I don't know, it's like...
If I can interject.
Yeah.
That line is this. So, this dialogue is what he says about you is different depending on what kind of character you're playing Harry as. If you take the fascist route, he will talk about how you were weirdly fascist. If you talk about if you take the centrist or moralist route, he will talk about, like, your centrism or your moralism. Or if you take the liberal route, he'll talk about how you're always talking about making money and yada yada yada. This part here, you say it's the same every time.
Oh, okay. So that's... Wait, but it did pull from Superstar still, even though it's 3, right?
Well, no, I don't think this has anything to do with the Superstar Cop. You say that either way, no matter what.
Oh, okay. So I guess there isn't any unique stuff depending on my stats here.
I mean, well, you can talk more, see if there's anything.
I guess in the politics part, maybe. Interesting then. Okay, because I got the interesting then that our choices influence the past in a way. What we are doing right now tells the game that, okay, Harry did this in the past. Yeah. I would have not expected that, because it felt, from a lot of what the game was telling me here, it really felt like more so we were making like a whole nother different new person here, you know? Completely and utterly separated from whatever happened there. But I guess not. If
Can I give my interpretation?
Yeah?
My interpretation is that is how it's intended to feel, that you're making an entirely new person, but the point is that you're not making an entirely new person. Like Harry, like no matter what Harry does to try and reinvent himself, he's not like, it's just more distractions trying to get away from both what he's done in the past and what has been done to him in the past.
Man,
like he's trying to forget himself. He's trying to make a new identity for himself, but he has and he does legitimately have amnesia, and this experience has changed him a lot. but also he is trying to hold on desperately to any like a new political ideology or like a new identity for himself, so that he doesn't have to think about what he was like before.
Can you repeat that last part? Because you muffled out a little there with your microphone.
Oh, like he's like a new political like a new political ideology or a new name or a new invention, like a new identity for himself that he's trying to get, so that he doesn't have to think about what he was like before.
Right.
And what has happened to him before.
That's kind of a sad way to look at it, because I see all of this as, okay, let's find out what we actually did, what we were like, but I mean, move past it, right? Like, I really hope for, like I really wish for Harry to be able to, you know, come out of this with a prospect of, like, I can do better, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I want that too. It's just, in order for him to move past it, he has to accept that it did happen. The person who did all of those things was him.
Yeah.
He's not a different person.
Yeah. Okay.
Acceptance.
That's cool. Man, what cool writing here for an amnesiac character. What, gosh, this is amazing. Did they say anything about the case?
Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
Well, clearly not anymore. He takes a strong quaff of his beer.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
Interesting, really now? A lot, you say? Huh, okay.
It's not meant as a joke. He's sorry for the hermit cop.
Interesting. Is hermit cop like a thing? No, we just have... Well, okay, we don't have hobo cop. That's not like an option anymore. Politics? Question mark.
Yeah, you kept talking about how the coal mine owners were fucking us all over, just like that woman fucked you.
No.
I didn't agree with
God.
you, by the way. The spectral hand of the market makes sure everyone gets exactly what they deserve.
Okay. Well, it's not like magically, it just knows this ghost. Okay, sure. Interesting though. And again, just like the woman, this again gives me the idea that maybe it was like a case of, you know, the woman dominating him and him feeling very fragile about that fact. Maybe it was kind of like a thing of you know, if she, him, then everybody else is like that because society collapsed and stuff like that because the woman was able to dominate the man or something like that. It kind of feels like it could have gone that way for him. In his brain hole place, think pan. Did you get a read on what kind of cop I was?
You kept apologizing for being such a bad cop.
Yeah!
And for the damage you inflicted
The
on
sorry
everyone
cop.
around you.
Woo!
You also kept pausing
Sorry,
to
go
knock
back
the
to-
heel of your hand against your temples, saying, "Stupid, stupid, stupid."
That would happen. That would happen. Okay, I'm sending that to Asfi too. Giving him the cliff notes. Oh man.
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay, what an interesting dialogue here. All of these options. I enjoyed that immensely. What an God, this game just has fantastic writing, and yeah, that's all there is to say on the matter. I mean, there is more to say on the matter, but yeah, okay. I need to hear any more conclude. Damn.
It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
But still, you call yourself Idiot Doom Spiral. It seems like you're blaming yourself for something still, even in your new identity. What do you guys do around here?
We are saving the world.
He looks at his comrades. Are you though?
Please. Please don't go. Don't go.
Begs the man in the pipe.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out.
Seems like something that Harry would like to do too. I mean, you know, with the whole... With the start of the Mazovian socioeconomics thought was like, you're gonna change the world! The only communists lived in the world! You know? But yes, it definitely seems like a theme here. Also, these people that are just sorry drunks, feeling like, oh yeah, I can save the world, and then just completely giving up on everything. Big ambitions immediately, failing on those immediate big ambitions, and oh, okay, I can't do anything. Man.
Maybe one last sip.
Maybe one last sip. No. We had one too much already when we tried to lift that that thing.
So now it's a pirate's life for me.
Dumbbell.
Yeah. Let me look at the chat. Retroactive sorry copy. Yeah. You seem like you're characterized by your storytelling ability. Wanna tell me another one sometime? Yeah, honestly. He kind of like I enjoy his way of just putting things in general.
Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right. Why not? Better than a beach bum.
He says, slapping his knee. No, actually, I've heard enough stories for a lifetime. They S-U-C-K. Goodbye. Okay. Yes, I wanna tell me how you became Idiot Doom Spiral? I'd actually be really interested in that.
It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out?
What do you need?
Booze. Did you already forget our party? The thing I relayed to you earlier.
I have a bottle of Commodore Red. You want that? He dabs his finger to his temple.
So, have you got anything for good old Idiot Doom Spiral? A bottle for a story. Seems fair to me.
I've got some sweet Commodore Red. Give it. I don't have any on me right now. Lie. But I don't want to give you any of my alcohol. I might have a use for it. Okay. I think I'll just take part ways with the bottle.
Classy.
He snatches the bottle and pushes the cork in through the bottleneck.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
One of the other bombs interjects. Oh, call them bombs. That's mean.
Don't call Abigail.
Why do you only say that? You seem really traumatized.
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George, but around here, you already know.
Okay.
I was once a reasonably high net worth individual. A founder/junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
High net worth immediately makes me think of light-bending mega-rich guy. Okay, go on.
I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff.
I don't think I get it. Cultural incubator? Okay. Abstract value generation, value per person. Value, I'm assuming, means monetary value in this context. Continue.
I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
Hello, Udram47, hello. We just went off of talking with so we're in the fishing village, and Idiot Doom Spiral here told us a lot about our 3-day period and the way that Harry wanted to quote-unquote go out in the end before forgetting everything.
And himself.
Yeah, I was gonna dance around that, but yeah. It was extremely interesting to talk about, and we also talked a lot about his impression of Harry here as a person. And it was interesting because it was like retroactive, comparing to what our stats are. It said, for instance, specifically like referenced our high sorry cop stat, for instance. So that was interesting. Developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me, so I went jogging every so. It's okay. So yeah, I'm kind of high up person. Did the jogging help? Wait, how many people did you have working for you?
22 full-time employees, an all-star team, a potentially historical set of individuals. Worrying about them often kept me up well into the morning hours.
Him saying before to talking about the invisible hand of the market, giving everybody what they deserve and stuff, gives me the impression that the reason why he is so in the dumps right now, although he maybe doesn't even seem to be that way, like, is because he like feels, oh, I deserve this, you know? Clearly, if he is gonna be consistent with his worldview, then that he probably like feels like, oh, I deserve what's happening to me right now, which is interesting. I wonder what he did. I mean, I'm assuming he will tell us, but yeah. Did the jogging help?
It did. With my trusty Sansariq tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world.
Okay.
But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit.
He says thoughtfully, brushing dust off his scrap-stained pants. So both the jacket and pants are stained by butt remains. I don't know. What happened?
One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
He shakes the bottle and makes a ringing sound? I don't know. Is this referring to something that, as you may know? Continue.
His eyes are clouded. His dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles.
Okay.
His eyes are your eyes.
Does that mean that we have a similar past, like we feel for each other in this moment? Is that what that means? Conceptualization?
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see? At least, that was the plan. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
How wet are we talking exactly?
It was a day not unlike this one here.
You both glanced skyward.
I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless.
Is that how you lost your business? You just misplaced your keys?
Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
Ouch. I would have landed on my feet. I've got feline reflexes. Say nothing. I'll say nothing.
Reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up.
Alright.
So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
You've got to be crapping me? Okay, so what happened next?
I rang my neighbors' buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation.
Uh-huh.
People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on.
Huh?
I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of the best.
Okay, so yeah, salesman, clearly. Again, with the value generation thing, he did something else. I don't know enough about this stuff to really know what he meant there, but it's also interesting. I would have assumed this kind of character would be like, they don't recognize when somebody is like good at this and it should be respected or whatever. It's interesting that as this kind of person who is like very much about the free market and stuff, he doesn't like, hey, like they didn't respect me, and it's weird that they didn't respect me because they should. I guess it makes sense still. though edible lingerie, like, huh? Question mark?
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Alright then.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there.
This is a weird thought, but for some reason I'm thinking of underpants made out of bacon. I don't know why that is the first image that I have in my head. I'm still thinking about this, like, is that a real thing in real life? I still had my key to my office, I could wait out the storm there.
But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in.
Is that really how you lost your life? You just... you lost all of your keys, or you just couldn't get anywhere with the ones you had? Is that really how it happened? What?
Going.
Continue.
Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man.
Huh?
The company, well, you see where I'm going with this.
No, hold on a second. What about human connection? Like, didn't you tell anybody that you just simply lost your keys? Being, like, not having the physical in-hand access to these areas is enough for you to just lose everything completely? What about just telling managing to meet somebody and telling them, hey, I literally lost the keys to absolutely everything. I know it sounds crazy, but please help me out here. You didn't even do that? That's how you went homeless? What?
He pinches his thigh as if to check whether this reality is the reality.
Interesting also.
So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
He takes a long swig from his... Okay! That is a... Okay, let me look at the chat. A salesman who lost his keys sounds familiar! Idiot doom spiral salt route. That's funny. That's a good reference. Good reference. Good reference, ism.
I don't know the reference, unfortunately.
It's an old Deltarune AU. One of the first that was like, hey, this came to me in a dream. Let me describe it to you. One of the first of that sort. I think the idiot in the idiot doom spiral is very important to the story. Thank you. Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream, Otto Thiel. I'm sorry if I'm saying the last name wrong. I guess I kind of didn't take him for the kind of person that would do that, though, considering his very eloquent language. But, maybe. Man. Wait, is that it? I feel like there are some steps missing. I'm almost homeless myself. Doesn't seem so bad. Look on the bright side, you've got one hell of a story. You do realize all of this is your own fault. I literally can't believe it. I feel like there are some steps missing.
Scheele, I've thought about this series of events for a long time. If there was anything else to it, I would have thought of it by now.
Hi. Yeah, wow, okay.
Why didn't you go to the authorities?
Yeah?
Well, at one point they came to me, but, you know, I didn't have any ID on me. So they tossed me in jail for 2 days.
Oh. I guess I get that. Man, then I guess not the authorities then, but again, any other human connection. Your girlfriend didn't want to date a homeless man. But what about, like, telling her you lost your keys to the apartment, like, simply put?
Yeah, like, simply ask for help.
Okay.
I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM. No offense, gentlemen.
He shakes his head. I'm almost homeless myself, doesn't seem so bad.
The hobo lifestyle definitely has some perks. Not having to pay rent, first and foremost. Not being responsible for 20 other people is nice, too.
In your business?
But that charm wears off pretty quickly. Before you know it, you're wearing a shit-stained tracksuit and spending your days picking tear.
Oh, I thought I would be able to talk about it, to mention the other stuff too, but damn. Why do you keep losing all your stuff? I want to hear the story of your name again. Have you got any more stories? Why do you keep losing all your stuff?
Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in this formerly premium but now extremely dirty two-piece lycra tracksuit?
This is giving me the kind of thing of like... He clearly feels like... Man, I don't know. Like he's helpless here, you know? He was helpless then, there is nothing more to the story. Nothing I could have done and stuff like that. It kind of feels like he's, you know, kind of nihilistic about it. Like, my life is not in my own hands and nor was it that day. Okay, continue.
I used to own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment, an even nicer piece of ass. But somehow it all got away from me.
Continue.
Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket, but then I lost it too. The only things I haven't lost are these two drunks.
You of all people should empathize with this. Perhaps this lost jacket is something you could help with?
Oh, we do find a lot of clothes. Okay. How are you guys doing in chat, by the way? Because this is quite depressing. What was the name of your...
I need to go.
Oh, right, you did say... Yeah, okay. I guess I'll finish this line here, this interaction here. Okay. Bye, Cap. Take care.
Alright, bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for coming, folks.
Yeah.
See you all next time. Bye-bye.
I still really enjoy this game. Imagine if the stolen lost jacket is the one Kuno sold to you. The Kuno sold me pants, not a jacket.
Yeah, it's pants.
But fun thought, very fun thought. What was the name of your agency?
Also, question.
My agency.
Oh, yeah? Sorry, after this.
The Boom Boom Room. Our concept was combining high art with the lowest forms of marketing. The color red, breasts, and oil painting.
Okay. Yeah, what did you want to say, Sad?
As he said he was coming to join, or no?
He did say he was coming to join, but he hasn't said anything. Maybe I'll just ask him.
Okay.
Yeah, I sent him a message. No, it's okay, isn't it? It's okay. I've gotten simpler things messed up before. Both in this game and in other games. Combining high art with the lowest forms of marketing. Okay.
I convinced my partners to reinvest some of our profits in an even more high-concept cultural incubator called Thin Air. The artists were happy, the clients were happy.
If that's true, then I guess that's fine. High concept cultural incubator. What does that mean?
I was financing a group of poets in East Revachol who were developing a new universal poetic language. But then it all went to shit.
Interesting idea. He looks towards the bay. Mixing oil painting and breasts to make ads isn't high art, it's just cynical wankery. That's so high concept I have no idea what it means. Man, mixing high and low, commodifying culture, that is extremely my crap. Right, okay, never mind that I asked. Commodifying culture. That'll definitely be an ultra thing to say. That's so high concept I have no idea what it means. I would like him to elaborate on what the cultural incubator means, so I guess I'll say this, though yeah, I don't know if he'll elaborate on it. Okay, I'll say 2.
I know. It was fucking awesome. Until I went on a jog, unleashing a cascade of doom that washed it all away.
What's up with the tracksuit?
What? You've never seen 100% Lycra before? Go on, feel that primo material.
The man extends his arm. Touch it.
Pretty nice, huh? This might be one of the last of its kind. Should probably be in a museum, honestly.
He takes another sip.
Good God. It's nearly impossible to describe how dirty this texture is. It's like rubbing 2 jellyfish skins together. You feel about 15% less human for having touched it.
Man.
Randomized trials
That's
have also
fun.
found Lycra, TM, to be associated with a number of exotic, highly malignant cancers. So you also have that to look forward to.
Oh no! What, do they use lead in the frickin' gloves? They used to put lead in, like, top hats, so...
And then there's the smell. But you don't even want to think about that.
Okay. Oh, it's interesting. This was an impossible failure. Impossible 18 versus your total 10. Good God, it's nearly impossible to describe how dirty this texture is. It's like, okay, so if this was a success, interfacing would have actually...
You wouldn't get moral damage.
Well, probably, yeah. Maybe. And also we would actually get an actual description. Interesting.
Yeah.
The total of perception is 14. Okay.
Wow, you're lucky. He never lets me feel it.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosie. We're right next to the bay. You could wash them anytime.
What about the other drunks?
My fellow members of the Union of Moribund Alcoholics? They're exactly what they look like.
Hey, tequila! You want to buy some speed?
No!
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. He's a cop, remember?
I thought he was a cool cop.
Good cop? Rad cop.
Don't call
He's a
up
sorry
a guy.
And this is Abs. So yeah, that's basically us. We drink together.
He just calls him Abs because, well, that's the only thing that he says. And poor guy, what happened to him? What's this about a lost jacket?
Tequila, it's a verifiable tragedy. It was practically brand new. Sure, it didn't really go with my Lycra threads, but it did itch a lot less. Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old Doom Spiral out. Solve the case of the missing jacket. What do you say, Tequila?
He looks at you bleary-eyed. Wait, you're asking the police officer to help find a jacket you stole and then lost? Okay, sure, why'd you lose it? I don't have time. No, 2. Let's just do it.
If I knew where I lost it, don't you think I'd have it? I mean, maybe I was up by the boardwalk, or walking along the beach, or checking out the abandoned fish market.
There's a lot of places.
Somewhere north of here, that's for sure. You could ask around, see if anyone's seen it.
New task. Find Idiot Doom Spiral's jacket. Okay. Let me ask you something else. Conclude.
I'm all ears, Tequila.
I want to hear the story again now. Have you seen it? Have you got any more stories?
I do. But as you can see, my fuel tank is running quite low. If you catch my drift.
Jeez, I already gave you some. I don't want to keep doing that. I don't have any on me right now.
Cottonmouth is keeping my tongue imprisoned.
He shrugs his shoulders dramatically. Okay. Let's, That's interesting, though, because, like, how would a signature for Everard be, like, legally binding at all if he's not, like, you know, a citizen here, technically? Like, he's homeless, right? So he's probably, like, you know, staying in one of these shacks, but not, like, paying rent, probably. So, like, how would that even count? Maybe there is a different system of determining who is where in Revachol. Maybe there is. Okay, BC and you.
You too, Tequila Sunset.
Interesting. You got anything to say about that, Kim?
Yes?
No. Okay. Wow.
Nothing.
The symbolism of the portraits is so interesting. Don't Call Abigail is flipped upside down. Rosemary's head is completely exploding and Idiot Doom Spiral is smoking from a hole in his head. Yeah, seemingly. Abigail. What you got to say?
Don't call Abigail.
Grabbles an unshaven man with a ruddy nose. And he narrows his eyes at you as if in recognition, then turns his head away.
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Also, what I was gonna also mention about Idiot Doom Spiral is that he, like, lost all of his life, but definitely retains this, like, poeticism about him, right? It's very interesting, because, like, Doom Spiral, you wouldn't expect just, you know, any person to just, you know, call himself that as, like, a street name, you know? It kind of feels like he really is embracing his current situation as being down in the dumps after that entire story that he told. Yeah, it's interesting. The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail!
I am the law. Who is Abigail? I'd call whoever I want. Don't tell me what to do. Okay, who is Abigail?
Uh-huh. Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
He draws out a disgusting snort then mumbles, waving a finger in your general direction. Who are you? What's your name? Where am I? What is this place? Why shouldn't I call Abigail? Tell me about your friends, point to the others. Okay, what's your name?
Don't call Abigail!
His eyes move around erratically, the look in them hazy and unfocused. Don't call Abigail, he says. Where am I? What's this place?
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible.
Alright. Why shouldn't I call Abigail?
He snorts and beckons you to lean in closer.
Lean in?
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail.
His breath smells harsh like a toxic swamp as he whispers to you. He then waves his head as if shooting you away. Man. So, Idiot Doom Spiral here clearly, like, considers both of these fellas his, like, chaps right now. But from the like he calls this guy just abs. So just, like, you know, from the clearly Don't Call Abigail, right? So is that really all that he knows about him too? Is that all this man can say? Man, I feel bad for him. Hey, I'm on important official investigation. I demand you answer my questions. Tell me about your friends.
Don't you fucking call her! Hear me!
He glares at you. His voice trembles with every word, becoming even weaker. He whimpers in the end. Hey, man,
There's no use in yelling at drunks.
The lieutenant
He's barely holding it together.
Yeah, the lieutenant interjects.
The drunk man starts coughing, a really disgusting, hacking cough.
Oh, man.
Don't call.
The man stammers. Slowly, his head nods off to the side and he passes out, tongue dangling from his mouth.
There was little chance he'd be a reliable witness anyway.
I suppose, yeah. So he's just passed out now?
Don't call.
Oh no.
Don't call her.
The drunk man speaks in his sleep. Drool dribbles from the left side of his mouth and down his jacket label. Wow. Wow.
There's no waking him from his stupor. His mind is elsewhere.
His own land, maybe. His own reality. This doesn't seem very pleasant. Hello, Rosemary.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
He spreads his arms as if wanting to embrace you. What are you talking about? Good to see you too, friend. I'm a police officer, not your friend. Blah, 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 blah. What you talking about?
So what do you want? I've got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I've got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
Right. He tilts his head. Okay.
See? There it is, Bratushka! The spirit! Let's buy the spirit! 300 real is a lot, but this has to be done!
That's God, 300, God.
No!
It's our end game!
I do wonder what would happen if we tried, though. This is just another stupid drunk idea I'm having, and that I'm attributing to my necktie. This is the mystery and the truth, and I need to buy that spirit. What if I don't want to listen to my necktie anymore? Okay, I'm gonna say this is another stupid drunk idea I'm having. Okay.
Bratan, you don't understand! It's not just another drink! This is what our relationship has been building towards all these years! This is the climax! The mystery! The virginal sigh!
Really, though? You've decided this all of a sudden? This special spirit, huh? Okay.
Oh my god.
What kind of experience would this give us?
You have to buy it from him! Get it off him! Kill him if you have to!
Oh no!
Our ultimate fate depends on it! And the fate of many worlds!
Really now?
The lieutenant looks at you, looking at the bottle of spirits, then at Rosemary, suspiciously.
Find Idiot Doom Spiral jacket. Idiot Doom Spiral stole a cool jacket at one point, and then lost it again. The story of his life. According to the man, the jacket was last seen somewhere around the boardwalk, maybe at the abandoned fish market, question mark. Okay, spirit is eternal. The horrific necktie is getting ready for the end game. For the love of God, do not remove it till the magic happens. Buy the spirits from Rosemary. For the love of God, do not remove it till the magic happens. I wonder, is this an ending? Just getting to drink this? Is that an ending to the game? Blue medicinal spirit. Here's the money for the spirits. Pack of smokes. Oh yeah, smokes Astra. Potent Pilsner. Yeah. Speed bottle. Substances use effects. Motorix, psych, morale. Minus morale. Yeah, -1 morale. Amphetamine?
Hi, by amphetamine I mean speed.
I think you didn't hear me when I said I'm a police officer. I thought by speed you meant amphetamine.
Hi, that's what I said.
Right, got it.
Good, my man. Now what can I offer you?
He takes a chug from his beer bottle. Quite a business venture you've got set up here.
Oh, the system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard.
Okay. He gets a proud gleam in his eyes. The system, okay.
You see, friend, man makes his own luck, and I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor exquise, sold 2 to the fellows around here, and immediately invested the profit.
Okay.
Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now. I got everyone on my hook.
He spreads his arms and smiles a crooked, toothless smile. I'm already hooking for Kuno, I think. Looks like you're on your own hook, too. Impressive entrepreneurship. Point at his vice stand. I approve. Got a permit for this little crap show? Okay, Spirit, smokes, and drugs? Who's this? Electrochemistry incarnate? I am surprised that he hasn't said anything, but I suppose, horrific necktie has been a substitute. I'm already hooking for Kuno, I think.
Seriously? Are you?
The lieutenant closes his eyes and pinches the root of his nose. Are you? I'm sorry, Kim. I just wanted to see what happens if I say. I mean, yeah. Well, Asfi says that he just doesn't have the time anymore. That's okay.
Aww.
This is a good one, though. Juicy, meaty. I think you'll have a time watching it back. He said I'm his pig hooker or something, whatever that is. I'm sorry, Kim. Just wanted to see what happens if I say. Okay, hold on a second. Sorry, cop 17.
Fine.
He sighs. Sorry, cop. No, still 17. Okay, didn't count it that time. Huh? The fresh entrepreneur has forgotten your presence and is now trying to count a small number of coins in his hand. What a weird sound to play at that. Okay. Maybe it was another bug, and it was supposed to be not the narrator.
And the lieutenant is annoyed.
Why does the bottle of spirits cost 300 real?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture.
He brings out a 1 liter bottle with bluish liquid. The mouth is corked shut. Nod, let him speak. No one can buy spirits for 300 real. That's crazy. I'll have the spirits. I'll just have the spirits and not the story today, thank you. Okay, no. Let him speak.
You know, it's funny, actually.
He bursts out laughing, then takes 3 gulps of his pilsner and stares at you intently.
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What is?
What?
What do you mean, what? What did you think was funny earlier?
This guy.
He says and shakes his index finger at you. Okay. Where did you get the bottle of spirits from? Okay, can I just get the spirits if that's okay? You know what? I don't even want the spirits anymore. Okay. Where did you get it from?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office.
Huh.
He ain't shitting you! Medicinal spirits are a blast, Bratan! The flaming truth of this joke of a world!
Okay.
I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink.
He spits a nasty yellow clot on the ground before you. Oh god.
Oh,
shit. Should have a spittoon around here. Scientific ampules a few months ago. What's an ampule? Hold on. I don't think I recognize the word in English. Ampoule. Okay. Ampoule. Definition. A small sealed glass capsule containing a liquid, especially a measured quantity ready for injecting. Oh. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink. Well... Huh, okay. Continue.
Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
Yeah, that's what keeps you from the hangover, I guess. Okay. His voice rings out with pride. That's a good tip. I should remember it. That sounds dangerous. I'll say 2.
It was. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help.
Oh.
Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing.
Uh-huh.
Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Wait, to remove the damn thing, what, a kidney? He gets visibly angry. A-holes. Have they no shame taking money for a service they provide? Okay, how? Yeah, like, how? Okay, did they, do frickin' surgical removal of a kidney for 4 real? Am I not getting something here?
I think it is.
I'll say 2.
Case.
But the idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead fingers.
He gets an excited gleam in his eyes.
Swipe 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room.
Oh.
Threw the snakes out and voila. What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol.
Wow. We have a new thought.
No, it was the thought complete.
Oh, the thought being complete, never mind.
2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it.
3, you say? Okay, I thought it was... Let's not remind him. Let's not remind him. Can I smell it first? I think it will prove useful yet. Can I smell it first?
Yeah. Be careful. It's extremely flammable. 1 spark and the entire city of Revachon is wiped off the map.
He uncorks the bottle and holds it under your nose. Maybe it'll be useful and then...
Feels like someone set a mustard field ablaze right inside your nose, then drenched it in tear gas. Your nose is a singular source of pain. but at the same time you don't remember the last time you felt so alive.
Interesting. Pain threshold failure. Legendary failure. 14 versus 9. Okay.
Did I not tell you, Bratan? This is it! This is our party drink! This is what we're having, baby! Please get it for me!
The tie vibrates excitedly around your neck again.
So, what's the deal, friend? Want the spirits or not?
I will take them in case I want to explode something, not to drink. I will... Sure.
£3 and it's yours, friend. The deal of a lifetime.
Wow. Okay, let's just take it. He just straight up forgot about the 2 other zeros. All right then.
Just make sure to
you just
enjoy
buffed your
that
way
one,
out of this
friend.
one.
He hands you the bottle. Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
Bratan, I am so proud! Now, whatever you do, don't drink it! This deserves so much more than just regular oral consumption!
Wait, you want to freaking inject it?
The tie is so on the money there. Up the bum it goes.
What? I don't know, sounds like I'm gonna turbo boost on my alcohol habit. My regular alcohol habit's gotten me enough trouble already. Huh. But I don't wanna put it on my bum. Okay, right, we're putting it in the bum. God. Minus 297, wow, yeah. Well, this guy certainly failed math, yeah. I'll say 1, this whole thing.
No, 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 Bratan! This is different! This is so good! It's gonna get you out of trouble! We're gonna use it in the most extravagant manner!
I don't wanna put it up my bum.
Who said anything about putting it up there? No! We're gonna put it into a way more special place! So special! Just hang on to it! Keep it safe! Wait for my sign!
Oh god, what kind of ritual are we freaking involved in here?
Soon. The time will come soon. Have patience, brave one.
Interesting. Yeah, I do wonder, did we like mentally get out of the thinking about drinking it into just simply, yeah, thinking about some kind of personal ritual related to it or something? I don't know. Okay, I'm off.
In the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend. But come back anyway.
He waves you off. Wow, okay. Well, we got a thought complete.
It's amazing they forgot the amount of money.
It's not fire. It's not ash. There will most certainly be a sea of corpses leading up to the event.
Oh god.
But it won't be war or pestilence that causes it. Oh no. The event will belong to a genre of cataclysm no man has dared to suspect would ever come to pass. You can only sense the shape of it, like a cavity, a pit opening up in your stomach, a throat into which the world will vanish. The streets, the grass, the stars, all will be rolled back. By whom? By what? And how? You don't know. All you know is, you're not joking around.
Oh lordy lord.
Oh god.
Bonuses? Learning cap for Inland Empire raised to 6. Learning cap for Shivers raised to 6. Okay! I like that. Though our Shivers is fine. Okay. Right, so we can put a lot more skill points in there.
You can get 6 more points.
Yeah. Man, I want to raise my Inland Empire a lot at some point. Blue Medicinal Spirit. The liquid has an unearthly blue tint, yeah. Definitely very vibrant compared to anything else. The kind of that might or might not, but definitely does glow in the dark. This is 98.7 pure, well not point, comma 7, because we're in Europe land. Pure alcohol. Keep it away from an open flame. Alright then.
It's 98% pure, you say?
Sure, why not? Okay. Let's complete exploring our immediate surroundings here and we'll call it for the day. Well,
like Breaking Bad?
I don't think so.
A drop in temperature, an easy flow there. An empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just silence.
What did the smoke smell like?
Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance.
Alright, so completely different part of the city beyond this. Who are the people who live across the road?
A tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers. 4, 18, 21, 4, 1. A modern washing machine rattles a drawer full of silverware.
Seems like greener pastures. What about the bus stop?
Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There were not enough girls to sustain its cost.
Huh. What about the road?
Craters pocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. The landowners have filled the craters with money. It is a vital artery of the flow of trade. There's one bump on the road. A dead dog lies flat about 200 paces away, right at the turn.
A dead dog?
Tragedy comes from the wheels of a fast RCM vehicle, hurrying to work. The cold washes over you. The sound of the sea has grown distant.
That is enough. Finished thought.
The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom barrier. A breeze moves a curl of his hair.
So we're still here, physically. Oh! Hello? Oh, never mind, it was just a bug. I thought it was focusing on this crater here.
The camera bugged out?
Yeah, I thought it was like trying to make us focus on the crater there. Okay. So that's that. Oh.
Maybe.
Oh, hello.
Maybe it
We
was
didn't have
meant
this
to
before.
focus on it earlier. Oh, you didn't check
Book.
this.
A primer for small kids. Maybe I'll be able to get it back. I do want to see what this is. Have a new book. Quite the cover. A textbook for the first grade in primary school. On the cover, a humanoid teddy bear is pushing a wheelbarrow full of letters. He's not doing a good job. The letter S is dangerously dangling from the cart, while E fell off a long time ago. Children should pay more attention. Alright then. In the flower pot, huh? Okay. Oh man, we still have this entire part of the fishing village. Okay, let's leave that for another time.
Later.
Yeah, it's late. It's late, Shay. Go to bed.
Shay, it's late. Go to bed.
Dude, sounds so goofy. It's supposed to give another bonus, I think. Wait, what is? Sorry, I read the message way late. I'm sorry, Otto. What is supposed to give another bonus? But yeah, this is where we'll end for today. Thank you everybody for sticking around. If you're still here, I would greatly appreciate it if you went over, click the like button, show the algorithm that you like what you see. And yeah, question of the day. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I really don't know. Saddest, any ideas?
I have a stupid one in mind.
Sure. Shoot.
Have you forgotten your keys?
Have you ever forgotten your keys? Sure.
Your
Yes
keys?
or no. Simple yes or no. You can say that in the comments. Simple yes or no. Okay, sure. So you can say that. Subscribe if you're new. And we'll be leaving here. Thank you everybody. Sorry. stumbling through my words. Thank you everybody for joining once more. Once again, I really enjoyed this game. This was such an interesting episode. Idiot Doom Spiral was one hell of a character to interact with, and yeah. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye-bye.